If I love you, ain't nobody gonna have you. I'm gonna make you miserable. I'm gonna chase that out. I'm gonna chase your ass around. Shit, I'm one of them. If I love you, ain't nobody gonna have you. That.
He is now, as far as I'm concerned, hit damn near rock bottom.
He posted a video of her in a negative light, and she is now suing him.
Shit, man, I gotta work for the government. Where can I legally kill? Because I'm coming for you, mother.
To cause me so much pain.
Because I would get my money.
Angela Reliford, who is an accuser of Chris Brown.
Fucking as soon as I can. Might be 20 years from now. Laugh, hee, hee, ha, ha.
So acting is my thing.
Check my IBMD, darling, okay?
How do you feel about Rihanna?
Can I begin? Bitch, don't try me. I am Rihanna.
He seems like one of these young, entitled rich guys who's never been told no. And he also seems like the type that doesn't respect women.
Like I said, even the Kardashians, like other people know I used to go by Karma Kardashian and still on my Cash App and stuff.
Being alleged that Chris banned all black girls from one of his recent Hollywood party shops.
They said no black girls allowed.
They're literally handpicking these white girls.
Black girls allowed. No black girls allowed.
But I just can't take away from him being a soundtrack of my life.
Chris Brown arrested after woman claims that he threatened her with a gun.
To see so many black women, but specifically dark-skinned black women, continue to support him. Because y'all are standing in solidarity with someone who would only stand next to you in order to literally punch you in the jaw.
I'm inside, I'm honest, I'm Snow White, I'm Cinderella.
Where the hell that bitch live at?
He's trying to make sure we ain't in here tearing
Okay,
his mama up.
y'all need to know she got a man.
What are you doing?
She got a man.
April shootout. Everybody come back to the Discord. We'll come back to the Discord, and quote unquote April is like the mouthpiece. You know what I'm saying? So let's
right.
Because Chris gotta keep his hand clean. There's also a street team. There's people with his aunts, him, you know, the people he works with, and it's a thing. So that's what happened, man. I'm telling you, it's so deep. Why am I the stalker?
Like, did you spend a lot of money getting into VIP sections and get in close proximity to him?
She's obsessed with me. She want me. It's like, nah, I know what's up, and you know.
Chris Brown is disgusting for how he treats women.
So I'm gonna let y'all read between the lines. So when certain stuff would happen, like there was an issue with that girl from 3LW. When we in the Discord, one of the mods or people who's close to him who called him, you got like Dean and everybody who's close to him, they would go to the Discord and be like, oh, this person is an issue, 3LW chick is talking shit, and then we all will go and drag her. You know what I'm saying? Why am I the stalker? You were a stalker because you attended an open house that was next door to one of his properties.
She was beautiful.
About that, the second time I came, okay, I videotaped it because it's like, okay, this is cool. I got to a part where I could see, you know, his art, and I'm like, dang, as a fan, I look at his graffiti, like, I'm a fan. I'm like, this is a once in a time, like, this is cool.
So you're a super fan.
Why am I the stalker?
Right.
You never asked. That's all that matters.
Right. I don't know what to say about him other than to give you the information and to be glad that
something that people were ridiculing you about. They were trying to say that you were a man or you were transgender.
You look like a faggot.
Do you still or have you ever wanted that dick? You said what now?
If I take a shot. Hey everybody, I'm Jay Bellucci.
And I'm Rico Bellucci.
And this is the Urban Binge. We discuss hot topics and viral news. Today we are talking with Angela Reliford, who is an accuser of Chris Brown. She is one of the most recent accusers of him being disrespectful or having negative behavior towards women, in the sense that he posted a video of her in a negative light, and she is now suing him for said video. So we're going to speak with her and we're going to see what her perspective is and where she stands in the situation.
Before we get started, guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you hit that bell. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Do not forget and follow us everywhere at the Urban Binge. I have to say that there, you know, a lot of people feel like her lawsuit is frivolous, but I read it myself, and honestly, I did feel that way in the beginning. I don't feel that way anymore after reading her lawsuit. It was very articulate. It made a lot of sense. So she's suing Sony. She's also suing, I forgot the other label. Is it RCA? I can't think of what it is. But she's suing both of them because they, they basically aid in him continuing this, this ability to bully or be aggressive towards people and even continue this fame. He wouldn't be going on tours and continuing all of this, is what she's saying, if it were not for the money machine behind him. So she's suing for $15 million for defamation of character, and I forgot what else she said she was suing for. But all in all, her lawsuit makes a lot of sense. She does not have an attorney. I think she has legal representation now, but from my understanding, she's doing it all on her own. She said she was doing it all on her own. And the lawsuit is like 25 pages long, 20 pages long. And she laid it all out, his address and everything. So I think this conversation with her is going to be good. At first, I didn't feel like it was worth it, but you know, maybe it is. So without further ado, right?
We will introduce Angela, Miss Angela Reliford. And hi, Angela.
Hi. Oh my God. Wait, all my thighs out. Wait, this is not live, right?
No,
this is not live.
So, I like your outfit, by the way.
I know.
I was working out. I had to change. I was all classy for y'all earlier. I said, look.
Yeah, I think I seen you on Instagram earlier, and I seen your outfit, and I was just like, oh my God, I like your outfit. Yes, the one you had on before is what you mean.
Yeah. I still change.
No. You look great. I like both of them, but it is what it is. It's still serving body. Believe that. So.
All right, let's go, girl. I'm ready.
Okay, so Angela, you most recently were talked about by a lot of different bloggers, vloggers, anybody that has anything to do with Chris Brown, I would say, or is a Chris Brown fan, in regards to them saying that you were a stalker and him posting a video that was rotating that depicted you in that light.
The one that Beyonce fired, she finally have a chance. She was been mad since February, and Chinese New Year was wearing red, and Knuckle You Buck came on. I guess I got the club crunk, but I'm just being myself. God damn, I'm not competing with you. I'm not trying to be a better dancer than you, Miss Professional Dancer who dances for Chris Brown and Beyonce. I'm not I haven't been in professional school. I'm not a backup dancer for a celebrity. I'm just fucking, oh, this song is good. Let me get up and dance. And
you are now suing him because of that. And although he didn't create the video, it entailed one of your mugshots from a wrongful arrest where the charges were dropped. And he used that with a caption, "scary," to post on his own Instagram page for all of his fans to see. And you are now in a legal process in order to tell your story about how that affected you. So could you please explain to us, firstly, when you became a Chris Brown fan?
Okay, well, I became a Chris Brown fan in the very beginning. OG Team Breezy, 2005. Run It and all that, I was there. So I was at home on 106 in Park voting, when he was battling out with Little Bow Wow for #1. I've been with Free and AJ. Okay, like I was calling as soon as I got home, running the bus because I wanted him to win. So I've been there.
Okay.
So you're a super fan, and we don't ask your age, right? So let's try.
We're just gonna use that as a point of reference so people can understand where we are in life. But
right.
You never asked.
That's all that matters.
Right. That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
So along with that, people often don't realize that celebrities are people and they have flaws. And there were a lot of things that came about aside, we all know, everyone knows about the Rihanna situation, but aside from that, there were a lot of other issues that women in specific had with Chris Brown, whether it was public ridicule or them saying he can't come to his them saying they can't come to his VIP section, or
The big girls.
yes, or the dark skinned ones as well, that he doesn't like.
R&B singer Chris Brown, y'all, they say he is getting blasted all across social media, y'all. It's being alleged, y'all, that Chris banned all black girls from one of his recent Hollywood parties, y'all.
Basically, we were supposed to go and see Chris Brown. Hey, my leg. We were supposed to go and see Chris Brown. We got there was thousands of girls lining up there, like thousands of girls. And they're not getting in. And we were supposed to be on the VIP guest list. I will give you guys a don't go to fucking what's it called? Proud lane, proud whatever.
They forgot to tell us black girls ain't allowed.
Now, it's being reported, y'all, according to one of the women at the event, she said after she was allowed into the party, Chris confronted her, the beautiful chocolate woman, and rudely asked her to leave the event. Now, they're saying, y'all, that, you know, two of the girls were light-skinned, and one of them was white. And they're saying, y'all, that she claimed that Chris spotted the three girls and walked over to confront them. She also said that Chris walked up to her and looked at her girls and said, you could get in, but told the dark-skinned girl that she could not get in because darkies was allowed, y'all.
They said no black girls allowed.
They're literally handpicking these
no
white girls.
Black girls allowed. No black girls allowed. What do you guys have to say?
London, you are shagging my life. Yeah? Shag. Chris Brown, what happened to Chris Brown, man?
Chris Brown is not.
That's been Chris Brown. He's not Chris Brown. It's Chris Brown. What do you mean?
If you don't laugh, you cry.
You cry.
Now, they're saying the woman continued. I kept walking. She said, because I was like, but Chris became agitated and repeated to the women in an aggressive tone, I said no darkies. Now, they're saying the woman ended by saying, and then she was literally escorted off the property, y'all. And she said he just threw out the party, y'all.
It's not Chris Brown.
Nah.
Upon all the money that Chris Brown has made in
I
this
swear.
concert,
They only
buy me new jacket, new dress. You pay for all my Uber that I don't take back and forth.
Guys, they're only letting white things.
Your body speaks.
I'm not racist, innit? I'm not racist, but
Your body lightweight.
speaks to me.
And, you know, a lot of people say that happens. Stuff like that happens to people, you know, women, if you, or to men as well. You know, dog and somebody want people light at the party because they want to make the party bright and stuff. They eliminate you from the party. And she said that this is what happens. So we just have to keep our parties lifted up in our prayer, God, that this doesn't happen.
You know, that's really hurtful because, you know, sisters be going through so much stuff dealing with other races and ethnicities as it is. And I just hope and pray, you know, that something like this is not true. And I don't know that to be a Chris Brown's character to do something like that.
He seems like one of these young, entitled, rich guys who's never been told no. And he also seems like the type that doesn't respect women.
I love you. Ain't nobody gonna have you. I'm gonna make you miserable. I'm gonna chase that out. I'm gonna chase your around. Shit.
Guys, now we're going to Libertine. We don't know if we're going to be getting in or not. My shoe gave up on me, so I took off my shoe. But this night is a night. This night is, I don't know, it's a night.
But I wonder if it's on video, if that could be proven, because if that's true, that's real heartbreaking, you know?
Rick, I was just saying, is this really 2021? Like, is this really happening?
Because if anybody else take up for black men and take up for people and put themselves on the line as black women, we wouldn't be where we are if it weren't for sisters. And that's hurtful. To even think of something like that, somebody doing something like that, you know?
Yeah. That was the thing. And among other things, there was sexual assault and some other allegations.
Which is why you don't fuck
are.
with him and like him. So anytime, baby, think you...
No, I can't. I'm sorry. I want to hear the original version. We're not listening. No. But I do...
Nothing, Chris
I don't hate Chris Brown. But I do feel like people often try to separate the person from what they do, the artist from what they do, like R. Kelly. And they still want to listen to his music, support him. All the stuff that he's doing in jail, and he's releasing music and all remixes and all this stuff. Like, I'm not for all that. I believe that if you are a person who has done things, a regular person on the street, we would disavow them. We wouldn't continue to support them, you know, if it was someone on the street who did something. So I feel like when you find out that a celebrity is doing something as well, you should probably rescind your fandom, I'll just say. So that's what I did. And from what I hear, if he was in your front yard throwing a lemonade stand, then you wouldn't show up from one of your previous interviews. So I think that you probably have the same stance, that because of things that you've experienced from Chris Brown in your personal life, that you've now become a person who's no longer a fan.
Every time a black girl supports Chris Brown, an angel loses her wings. And every time that woman is a dark-skinned black woman, that angel loses her mind. Because after years of well-substantiated, well-documented instances where he commits harm against other people, but specifically black women, coupled with his own verbal confirmation that he doesn't like dark-skinned black women, we all continue to stand there. It makes no sense. And sometimes great people do bad things, and sometimes bad people do great things. But I can't tell you the last song Chris Brown had to earn this much support in 2023. Like, public places are still playing his songs from the 2010s because that's the last time he had a hit that wasn't to someone's face. Like, it's actually crossed the line from deeply upsetting to just confusing to see so many black women, but specifically dark-skinned black women, continue to support him. Because y'all are standing in solidarity with someone who would only stand next to you in order to literally punch you in the jaw.
And just for clarification, that video actually came out like literally less than 48 hours before this. I call it a smear campaign on his page. So I do feel like it was retaliation. And I did kind of say that I wasn't going to go back out to any more of his events just because of the crowd it brings and how they act. And that's just not my crowd. So yeah, so that's what I was saying pretty much. I won't necessarily say that I'm not a fan. Like, it's hard to, like, you see how people separate, and I get what you're saying. Moving forward, I'm not going to be as much of a fan as I was, but I just can't take away from him being a soundtrack of my life from, like, high school to up into, unfortunately.
Exactly. You can't take away his musical talent. That's true.
But moving forward, I must say, I do feel differently when I hear his music. Even on the radio, it's just, something has changed, definitely.
Correct. So I feel you, because I can listen to the old Chris Brown, but the new stuff it hits differently.
Well, I feel like people should realize that about R. Kelly. I mean, there are a lot of people out here who still listen to R. Kelly and don't really put the two together. The fact that
even after I admit
these songs might have been about little girls, but I feel that way about R. Kelly. The way she feels about Chris Brown, and Jay is probably like, "Oh, so you're gonna tell everybody that right now?" I really do. I still play R. Kelly, and I cannot lie about it, because I like good singing, and you cannot. The man can sing. R. Kelly can sing.
He can definitely
and
sing.
if you like good singing and you study runs and riffs and all that kind of stuff, then it's hard to not listen to good singers like Jasmine Sullivan, Beyonce, Kim Burrell, B. Slade, So I love R. Kelly, and I just wish that people would be more open about saying it the way you are right now. Like, that's very, very honest. And it goes along with your lawsuit. So I read through your lawsuit, and remember, I text you and I asked you, did you do this all on your own? Because it is very articulate. It is very laid out. And of course, we spoke to you earlier, unfortunately, but I'm saying unfortunately, it didn't work out the way it was supposed to. But what made us stand out? What made us stand out? Because we somehow stood out. And it's probably because Jay's comment. If anybody see the arguing that the Urban Binge does in the comment section, it's Jay.
What did the comment
So what
say?
was it that made us stand out for you to come here with us?
What did the comment say? I don't even remember.
I don't remember either. You got to tell me. It's been a couple days.
I made a comment about the Chris Brown. I said that with the trying to act like he's Karrueche's daddy, hopping in the car with her after they broke up, and literally kicking a girl off of his tour bus and snatching the girl's phone and allegedly punching her. All those disrespectful incidents of women being done a certain type of way just because his name is Chris Brown and he gets away with it. I just felt like, why would you still support him? What is going on? Why are you guys still doing this? But
that was your comment.
That was my comment. I guess that was more in regards to what the article tried to insinuate about you. Not so much, I said this earlier, not so much facts. They were just trying to put the narrative out there that this was a craze fan and child, y'all know what she doing now. And I actually went and did a lot of research on my own, and that's what got my interest into this situation. So I just wanted to tell everybody where I put my foot in first, and then it went from there, I guess.
So what made us stand out? What made you want to talk to us and not nobody else? I mean, I ain't gonna say not nobody else, but what made you want to come here and clear this up like this?
Like, I'm big on energy, and you know, the way, even going back in the comments and stuff like that, like even what she said, it's like I love people, I love free thinkers. Like right now, especially with social media, it's such a sheep mentality. And even when she posted, she's like, okay, so like she low key saying, okay, y'all gonna call her a stalker, but wasn't Buddy just following Shawty though? Did he get a 5-year restraining order, not just on one girlfriend, but the other girlfriend that he cheated on, that girlfriend? It's like, come on, and it's you. We just calling her a stalker. Why? You know, we go to her page. She's clearly acting. So what really is the problem? What happened? So I could pick up on that, and that's when I was like, you know, I followed y'all, and y'all reached out, and we reached out. I said, boom, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it.
Okay, so wait, he was following you?
Oh, he did when I was on OnlyFans. He followed me in 2021. I got the screenshots, but
you explained that you did this whole lawsuit on your own. You wrote all of that on your own, but I wanted to say that you also told us some things that you didn't even add lawsuit. It just goes to show how articulate and smart you are, because you still told us some things that you could have added in there when you talked to us earlier, and you did not add it. I didn't see that in the lawsuit. So you did a really good job.
You're breaking up.
Where are you going, Dad?
Out. Now that I'm living as a woman, I can say whatever I want to men and they can't hit me. Hey, Joe, how's the suspension going?
So what's up, Peter?
I just wanted to tell you that I'm the one who planted the evidence that got you suspended.
What? I'm gonna kill you!
Woman.
Oh, right.
Hey, Chris Brown, I just wanted to say I'm a huge fan of your music. This is just gonna make me listen more. Oh, hey, Ray Rice, would you mind pressing lobby?
Can you hear us? Can you hear me? Okay, so I'm gonna have to probably just talk to you like this. I don't know. You probably hear me far away. Do I sound far away?
You do sound far away. And I heard you up to the point of you saying I didn't add certain stuff into the lawsuit that I'm thinking about. I might update and do now.
But you can go ahead and you can go ahead and talk to that if you want to, because I think that was smart of you. And I also think you have a case based off what I read. And I know a lot of people probably think you don't have a case. Of course, he has a lot of fans. If you compare how many people vote for the president, you know, and look at how many people follow him, it's like it's damn near more people follow him than who go vote for the president.
I question why the first time in American history a president has won every swing state and is also best friends, and his largest donor was a man who owns and runs the internet. So I would hope that that would be investigated and that we would see whether or not it was an anomaly or something else that happened on election night in America.
I mean, what do you say to the people who probably say your lawsuit is bullshit, it's full of shit, girl, like, girl, please, you just trying to get the money. You know, the people that are, you know, saying stuff like that. And the people who, you know, watch your live and see you saying stuff like, when I get my money up, I'm gonna get them bitches.
Bitch, you've been waiting for this moment? Like, she's a loser. They're fucking get on my nerve. I'm just like, I'm tired of this shit. I just snap. Like, I'm so boy. I see why people get guns and run up in a motherfucking dog. I kept looking at everybody. I was remembering everybody's face. Man, wait till I get my money right. I don't care what I gotta do. If I gotta join a gang, if I gotta do some mob shit, I don't care. Cause these niggas, I can say it, cause you go with the wrong crew, you don't go to jail.
So just clear that up to the people, because they're all over these blogs saying everything, coming up with their own scenario about you and the situation. So you clear it up yourself.
Shit, man, I gotta work for the government. Where can I legally kill? Cause I'm coming for you motherfuckers as soon as I can. Might be 20 years from now. Laugh, laugh, hee, hee, ha, ha. I'm so happy. Boy, I see why people get guns and run up in the motherfucking dog.
Okay, so thank you so much for this opportunity first to explain myself. But first and foremost, my Instagram is not a description of who I am as a person in my personal life. Like before this situation, people didn't know how much of a fan I was of Chris Brown. Like I didn't talk about it every day. Like it was social media is really like for most people just my escapism. You know, I grew up back in the day. It was like MySpace and dial up and AOL and stuff. Over here telling my age. So back when I was introduced to the internet, it wasn't like how it was now. Like it was really like a place where you can just be whomever you wanted to be. And that goes to what you're saying about when you get your money up and things like that. I am what's the word? Okay. I don't know the word because I'm an actress, right? And I've been pursuing acting for a long time.
So I can get me a couple of roles and gigs and get in there with Drew and Ken.
I'm taking acting lessons because I am an actress, love. I just don't run my mouth about it like the other girls.
I have a backstage page and everything. I've went to acting classes when I was like 12 years old with John Robert Powers and John Casablanca. So acting is my thing.
Check my IBMD, darling, okay? Check my IMBD, darling, and you will see why I'm huh?
D.
IB.
D. D is in dog.
ID?
IMDb.
I said IMDb. Oh. Shut up, haters.
Unfortunately, there's not a lot of good roles for, women of color,
Right.
or something like that. So to go to the point of what's happened, on my page, I express my talents. I'm creative. I'm acting. I was acting also in that video that was chopped and screwed up. I have videos even before then of me acting, and everything I'm doing is storytelling, funny. I'm holding.
Right.
Everything I'm doing is acting.
When you superb acting, I don't even know what you're talking about. I probably forgot. When I read it back, I look at it. Man. Man. Why you're so cute? Stop. Abba. I'm so you would do that. Sorry. I gotta do like CGI so you guys can see the hand of the Lord. It's his hand. His hand is on me. It's like his hand over here push me up. Move. You don't see this is what I see. This is like a bright light. It's a big hand. Like the hand, this is the width of the wrist. Stop pushing me down. What? God, what?
And yeah, Chris Brown is a part because he is my inspiration and I'm a fan, so I incorporate that too. Like Instagram is like my fun place. You get what I'm saying? And all the same time I studies for God too. So you're talking about the part where they're saying, "Oh, when I get my money right" and stuff like that. I was acting, and I was channeling the Joker. I even put that on my page, and also in that same video, I had in the live video, I had a follower who's familiar with my page say superb acting because they know on some acting. I've never said anything like that before, and all my other videos when I do, I'm storytelling. So that's who I am.
Right.
And they're taking it and trying to say that's who I am, that my page is a representation of me. No, my page is not a representation of me.
Now say what now?
That's my fun time. Like I think we talked about it earlier when I was talking about Pinky Doll. She's an
Right.
online. We know she ain't no real NPC. You know what I'm saying? But that's what
Exactly.
Fun. That's for her. Just like a comedian. You think of woulda, coulda, shoulda. Well, I forget what his name is. Everything on his page is jokes. If someone's playing piano,
Right.
clip is them playing piano. I'm doing the same thing. It's just I'm such a good actress.
Yes, God. Nessa girl.
That people are taking it as it being my character, and that's a problem. The way that they're cutting in and screwing it. It's just like if you talk about Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie and Mr. and Mrs. Smith. How stupid would I look to try to go, talk about domestic violence and Brad Pitt needs to be arrested? I look stupid because he's acting.
Right.
So that's the whole misconception. And I have videos before that of me acting. So I'm not just coming up with it out of my, what. It's proof on my page. People really wanted to know. They would have done the research, but they just wanted to run with this story and smear my name, and that's why there's a lawsuit.
To get up and dance she put a microphone to her ass. You can hear it clap. I'm like,
Right.
So I'm sorry, Jake. One more thing to the lawsuit. You filed in two places, or somehow it got in two places. Could you explain how it got two places and why, and what you're doing with that?
To my knowledge, I did file in Nevada, and I was pursuing filing in California as well. But to my knowledge, the California one didn't go through. But I got to check and see. But I'm doing Nevada because that is Chris Brown's most recent place of residence. But he does still own the Tarzana location, and I think he shows, footage and stuff online. And I think he recently was in Coachella and he was like outside his house or whatever. So that's when I'm like, okay, well then let me do Tarzana, because at this point he's been evading service. You know what I'm saying? I've already attempted with the sheriff, and I attempted with
Oh, really?
huh?
No, I said, oh, really? I'm
Yeah.
surprised that you've already tried to serve him. Wow.
Yes, it's been going on since January. I'm trying to serve him, and I have all the documentation. I even have it on my page. It's like they go to his home, and it's like this home male residence in the house. Someone's like, this the wrong house. You know, this your house. That's why I put it on blast. Why you playing? But if you want to say it ain't your house, then there's no issue. I'm gonna post it online. It's too many games. I mean, you did it. You're a grown man. This is your platform. You supposed, in my opinion, from my opinion, you a boss, man. You doing this. You in our age range, younger, or whatever. You told you our peers. You got this whole empire. So you gotta deal with the consequences of what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Let's just go to court, win or lose. I ain't got nothing to lose at this point. Let's just.
So I'll let the judge decide.
The naming, I think RCA and the label in it.
Yes, I did also name the CEO of RCA Records and the CEO of Sony Music in the lawsuit as well, because they facilitate his career. They distribute his music. They platform him. They support him. They support his career. It's because of them signing him and being there before him as Sony and RCA that he's able to be this person and have this voice and have this vehicle, which was unfortunately used to cause me so much pain.
Because I would get my money.
So, could you explain to us a little bit about why you didn't change your Instagram handle?
Well, before the viral moment, like about 48 hours before the viral moment, I was speaking after the event. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna change my name. It's documented. It's on my page. I'm gonna just do this and move on with my life. And I did change my name. Instagram gives you 14 days to change it back. So I did. Then within like I said, after the 48 hours, that viral happened, and it's going everywhere. And that username, Chris Brown's wife 77, because they need to use that. They need to spin it to make me seem crazy. They won't allow it to be a homage or of me being a fan all these years. No, I have to be obsessed. I have to think I'm his wife. It's crazy. But when that happened, I was saying, now I ain't got no choice. I have this screen name because it's associated with me. If I change the screen name right now, you know how quick someone would get and start spinning a narrative for me. Like now they put me in a situation where I'm walking away, I'm good, I'm done, and that's proof in the pudding. July 5th, July 6th, and July 7th. July 5th was the event. He had 3 events in Atlanta. July 5th, I went, I came home, I talked mess about it. All July 6th, I talked mess.
I'm just being myself. God damn, I'm not competing with you. I'm not trying to be a better dancer than you. Man, wait till I get my money right. I don't care what I gotta do. If I gotta join a gang, if I gotta do some mob shit, I don't care. Because these niggas, I can say it, because if you go with the wrong crew, you don't go to jail. Miss Professional Dancer who dances for Chris Brown and Beyonce. Shit, man, I gotta work for the government. Where can I legally kill? Because I'm coming for you motherfuckers as soon as I can. Might be 20 years from now. Laugh, laugh, hee, hee, ha, ha. I'm so happy. Boy, I see why people get guns and run up in the motherfucking dog. I want to get up and dance she put a microphone to her ass. You can hear it clap. I'm like... I'm not I haven't been in professional school. I'm not a backup dancer for a celebrity. I'm just fucking, oh, this song is good. Let me get up and dance. And she
he had another event. I did not go. And then July 17th, he had another event. I did not go because I was done and I approved it. And then by July 8th, I'm a stalker online. No, man. So now I have to keep my page. I have to keep my platform because it's associated with this, and it is working out for my benefit. Because look, people, people like you guys are finding me. Other people are finding me. So can you imagine if I change my name? Who y'all gonna find? You see?
I'm tired of this shit. What's up? Even like Bucko, Chris, I guess Chris security, whatever, and I saw a hoodie looking at me, whatever. I'm like, whatever, like, what's up? I don't give a fuck. What? Somebody bust a fucking move! You know what I mean? Bust a move! Bust a move! Y'all want all this fucking psychological warfare, nigga. Bust a move. Show me how you really feel.
Right.
Some people were saying that would make the claim that you were a stalker because you attended an open house that was next door to one of his properties.
This view is beautiful. Very nice. It's very beautiful.
So could you just explain why you attended the open house and why that's not true?
Well, first and foremost, people need to understand an open house is legal and regardless of whoever lives there. Now,
Yes.
to my knowledge, it wasn't posted anywhere. For me, I literally live, I don't want to give my old address, but I literally live like, if I Google it, on heavy traffic, about 7 minutes away, but I think it's about a good four miles away. At that time, and I have all or whatever, 1099s, I worked for Lyft. So I stayed within 20 miles of my radius. Okay, I was in that area all the time, like picking up people, dropping people off, going around. It was part of my job. So one day, I don't know, driving someone up or picking someone up, driving by, like so many people do. It's a public road, and I see signs, balloons. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, what is the first of all? I'm like, what it is? Because I'm like, okay, what's going on? And then it's like an open house. Come see this mansion. I'm like, oh my God. I started seeing clips of like selling sunset and all that. So I'm like, oh my God. My little ghetto girl. Because I'm from a certain part of the world. I'm from the country and stuff like that. I don't see stuff like that. And the fact that first of all, I would have went anyways. You tell me you have another. I would have went anyways. But the fact that it was by house, it was like, I ain't gonna go because my superstar lives next door. Stop. And people, we all sit at home, ribs and all this stuff. You tell me this might, I don't want to, say anything bad about myself, but this could possibly be the only time I'm gonna walk inside a mansion. You know what I'm saying? And it's open. Yes. It's open. Anybody, I called the realtor. She got the number. Like I said, everything was on the sign. I have all that sign. I have all that footage. I have the pictures. Thank God I took the pictures.
This view is beautiful. Very nice. It's very beautiful. Okay.
But you'll see the realtor's name, the number, everything. I called her. I asked her just like this. I asked her, I said, is this open to the public? She said, yes, anybody can see it. She didn't say she need my bank statement. She just said, if you want to see it, it's an open house. Come talk about it. I did. And another thing that's funny is I went there twice because she let me come in the daytime and then at nighttime to see the sunset on like a couple of days later. So about that, the second time I came, okay, I videotaped it because it's like, okay, this is cool. I got to a part where I could see, his art. And I'm like, dang, as a fan, I look at his graffiti, like I'm a fan. I'm like, this is a once in a time, like this is cool. And I'm sharing it online.
Right.
All right. Look at the chessboards, really cool. Life-size chessboards. You move them. And the view is nice.
To stalkers don't share anything. Stalkers are sneaky, they're hiding. And another thing, I went to the open house and I left with no incidents. If something would have happened, he would have called the cops. I went to the open house, did what I did at the open house, left. I didn't then go to his house or fight with his security guard. I didn't do anything. So it's unfortunate. It's like, just because I'm a fan, it's like you a stalker. But what about the other 300 people who went to that open house next to Chris Brown? Why am I the stalker?
You talked about Kim Kardashian and the Kardashians earlier.
Okay, so that's another thing. Like, Chris Brown is not my only inspiration. Like I said, even the Kardashians, like other people know, I used to go by Karma Kardashian and still on my Cash App and stuff. And that's another thing that's incorporated in my page. That lifestyle, that's it. All came together. The Chris Brown fandom, the Kardashian fandom, the scripted reality TV. Okay, I'm flying to Paris. I'm flying here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, myself fresh. Like, it was a whole thing. Like I said, social media was just my outlet, my fun place. And it's ridiculous how they try to make it, oh, this is who you are. Nah, boo, I'm just acting, I'm having fun, I'm just being myself. And it's just wild. But that's what I wanted to say. So shout out to the Kardashian girls. I'm trying to keep up with y'all. Love y'all.
Okay. And that's awesome. Everybody is creating their own lane on social media. I'm talking about from the weirdest things like Pinky Doll. I don't even know what that's called. What do you call it?
NPC.
Choose your character. I do want to say that you do give chocolate Kardashian teas. No lie. I don't know if your face is just, the girls are getting facial feminization surgery now. JT said pretty like a transgender. The girls are getting facial feminization now. But I want to know your face. This is your natural face. Like, this is you.
Oh my God, everything is not my face. I got a wink and move, whatever you want me to do. I can sneeze.
Okay.
Boobs real.
Right. Okay.
Away. Hallelujah.
And speaking of natural, I just want to comment on something that people were ridiculing you about. They were trying to say that you were a man or you were transgender.
You look like a faggot. And here's what I don't understand. Girl, she don't fuck this hair.
And I saw that you sent out a very endearing post about transgender women and how you don't feel in any competition with one, and you're in support of the LGBT movement.
Okay.
So I appreciate that, and I would just like to say that I apologize for the ignorance of other people just to use that. It's kind of like the female equivalent of, when a girl gets real mad at a guy and then she says he gay anyway.
Damn faggot.
It's like, I think that is the female equivalent of doing that to a man. And I think that it's wrong. And if you don't know something, you shouldn't say something. So I appreciate you not taking the stance that a lot of women would, which is get angry at us like it's our fault that they i.e. just hilarious. Don't get mad at us because people are no, but come on.
We ain't finna name no names.
Well, I'm just being for she said herself that men were trying to proposition her for money because they thought that she was a transgender, and she got upset at us because that's what they thought. But
Jess is a transphobic, and I appreciate you for not being transphobic or homophobic. We really appreciate you for that. I'm gay as fuck. So this is a gay blog. And most of the people that create these blogs, like Neighborhood Talk and Jason Lee, Hollywood Unlocked, we be gay. We just like to gossip and we like to be in, the people business. But I want to say she doesn't have to even answer that because she already texted me and told me I'm on my way to pick up my child. The child that came out of her cooch, boo.
Okay.
So this is
cooch is still nice.
All female sitting here.
C-section, so she's still good down there.
Okay. Okay, so
okay.
At the top, not the bottom. Good. Okay.
I'm gonna put in a tampon sometime. I'm like, oh, I have to go.
Period.
Let them know. Period.
Black pussy and violate it and disrespect it, even ejaculate in it, spit on it, and walk away from it, even when the black pussy just produced another black male child that is a divine reflection of that black man.
So then I want to say, I know I asked this earlier. Let me ask again. How do you feel about Rihanna? And I ask these dumb questions because me being a fan, sometimes when I watch interviews, I'll be like, why don't ask Nicki about this? Or why don't ask Beyonce about this? Like this question that like people just may want to know. So being that you are such a Chris Brown fan, I have a couple of questions. One is, how do you feel about Rihanna? That's probably weird, but like, are you a fan of Rihanna? not only that, with with all of his past stuff, why still be a fan of him and just override all the things that he has done? She already answered that because she said his his music is like a soundtrack to her life, right? Okay.
Moving forward, I'm not going to be as much of a fan as I was, but I just can't take away from him being a soundtrack of my life from high school to up into unfortunately this stuff.
Exactly. You can't take away his musical talent. That's true.
But moving forward, I must say, I do feel differently when I hear his music, even on the radio. It's just, it's something has changed, definitely.
I think a lot of black women need to ask themselves, what has Chris Brown done for you in the past 10 years that you still need to spend $500 on concert tickets to go see him?
Are you a fan of Rihanna? Do you like Rihanna?
I don't dislike Rihanna, and yeah, you throw some music on, I'm gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Cake.
Okay.
Like, don't play. I have a lot of love for her because she did it for the West Indian girls. Some of my family, both my parents are foreigners, so we have West Indian, Ethiopian, and we have all that in our family. So she did it for the big forehead girls with the natural boobs and the natural butt. She did it for us with the high yellow undertone. So
okay.
Bitch, don't try me. I am Rihanna and Stella McCartney.
What's your sign?
Well, depending on who you ask, because there's a doctor, I don't want to get his name wrong. I think like Nat or something. They said that everybody's zodiacs changed 2,000 years ago. So I'm originally a Libra for October 16th, but they said that it shifted from everybody's sign shifted. So if you were a Libra, now you're a Scorpio. So the old school zodiac says I'm a Libra, but I think his name is Neil. He's like an intelligent scientist. He says a Scorpio. It depends, but all my life I've been a Libra.
And you changed.
I'm Aquarius, baby.
No, did you change?
Ain't never changing.
Never. But it didn't change for me. I went and calculated the days and stuff for my birthday, and I'm like, I'm still a Leo, so I ain't changed nothing. But I mean, I guess I don't know.
Hold on, what's Chris Brown's sign? I'm sorry, because I don't know.
I have no idea.
He's a Taurus, but if it's
Taurus, okay.
Okay.
So who knows? I'm staying with Libra because that's what I'm used to. But they say Scorpios are sexy, so you never know.
Well, exactly. If he would switch to a Gemini, that would make sense because he got two different sides for sure.
So early in his life, remember he was the Wrigley boy, the double mint person, the double mint kid. He could do cartwheels off chairs and And I know they all have to grow up, but grow into what? Chris's spiralization from civilization is that he's left so much on social media that we have all the receipts. Go.
Y'all be complaining about being like stalkers in love with y'all kind of crazy and get tired of it. Well, guess what? I'm one of them. If I love you, bitch, ain't nobody gonna have you. I'm gonna make you miserable.
Were you like on yacht parties and stuff with Chris, or it wasn't like that far? Like, did you spend a lot of money getting into VIP sections and getting close proximity to him, or no, it wasn't like that? It wasn't no fan like that.
It was never like that. I really am an innocent fan. I was new to this because I've been sheltered all my life. Homeschool. And then I got married young, so I was from pretty much all the way up to like my late 20s. I was in the house. So after like my divorce and stuff, I kind of got my groove back. My ex had our child, so I was like, hey, and then that's when I was like, okay, well, finally, let me hold on. Speaking of my child, hold on, baby, I'm doing my interview. It's an emergency.
I just want to see if you're doing all right.
I'm okay.
All right.
I love you.
I love you.
Yes,
love you. Okay. Okay. But what was I saying? Yeah, no, that was, and I've had opportunities to go backstage and to like approach him and stuff like that, but I always kept my distance. Even at the meet and greet, I was like freezing and trying to be respectful to him. He came and pulled me close. Was all in I didn't want to say everything that happened in the meet and greet, but it's like I always wanted to keep that space because you know how it is. I already know. What about perception? Like we already know people of color. Yes. Oh, let me not walk into the store with a do-rag on and baggy pants.
Yes.
So I already know the way I look, even though I'm inside, I'm honest, I'm Snow White, I'm Cinderella.
Where the hell that bitch live at?
It's like, I don't want nothing from you, bruh. I don't want your money. I don't want your fame. I just appreciate you inspiring me. And it's more what I'm a fan of. I'm a fan of his wisdom, and I'm a fan of his journey. That's what I'm more of a fan of. And I was able to live vicariously through him and get my strength and get my, my boldness up. And I have respect for him. I don't see him like a sex symbol. I don't see him like that. So it's so messed up that they're trying to make me the face of stalker and obsessed and super groupie. I'm like, that is so messed up because I'm so innocent, and it's just wow. It's messed up, but it is what it is.
Why the fuck I was there? I was just there to show support. I didn't know what the fuck that was. So when I was like, what the fuck is this? Buy shoes? Fuck shoes. I won't go to no more pop-ups. That's fine. Concerts only. Concerts only. I don't want to see Dean. I don't want to see no motherfuckers. Fuck y'all.
You said what now?
Mind if I take a shot?
No.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, I just
You're
took mine.
fine.
And just for my OGs, this is from the Party Tour 2017, Chris Brown. Gotta represent.
Okay. Dang.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Heck yeah, you could take a shot. So
I just wanted to. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to ask you. I just wanted to clarify for the people out there. Your fandom, when you come to his concerts, when you listen to his music, when you support him, is different than the content that you create online.
I don't. Can you clarify that?
Meaning, what I'm saying is that the acting that you do online, because people are calling you a stalker based off of that content.
Well, you're so cute. Stop. I'm sure you would do that. Sorry. I gotta do like CGI so you guys can see the hand of the Lord. It's his hand. His hand is on me. It's like his hand over here push me up. Move. You don't see this is what I see. When you superb acting. I don't even know what they're talking about. Probably forgot. When I read it back, I look at it. Man. Man. Hey y'all, it's me. I'm sorry I've been gone for a while. It's midterm week, so I just been studying a lot, and even like tonight, it's gonna be an all-nighter. So, like, it's gonna be an all-nighter. So I apologize. I haven't been.
Or they're calling you the things that they're calling you based off of the content that you're creating. It's not in conjunction with you showing up to his concert and being at his meet and greet. Those are just because you're a fan.
Like you're not acting. You're not showing up to his
these things in real life. If you
this is creative expression. Like even the other day I was talking about, I'm seeing signs in his video. People try to twist that. It's like, no, this is my personal interpretation of this art. He is an artist. Okay. When you see art, everybody sees it in different ways. I have my own platform. And I'm telling you the way I see it. If you don't like it, if you don't it's okay. You might not understand my point of view. Okay, that's fine. A lot of people have different points of view. But if you don't like it, it makes you uncomfortable. Keep scrolling. What somewhere else? I don't know. This is my page. And another thing I think is low-key trying to be controlling because I'm such a strong person and I'm so confident. And I think people are trying to find any angle to try to make me change who I am. And that's even a side note, a little bit, maybe 10% of the reason why I'm not even going to give up my Chris Brown's wife name at this point in time. Because it's like, you know what? To me, I feel like y'all just trying to control, not y'all, but they just trying to control me.
Right.
It's like, you need to stop acting. You see what we did with you acting? You need to stop being a fan. You see what we did with you being a fan? You need to stop loving yourself. You see what we did with you loving yourself? So that's how I'm feeling. It's like, everything is this is my space. This is my thing. Like, I'm doing me. Like, everybody's doing them. Why everybody worry about me? That's what I don't understand.
Exactly. That's true. Everybody creating their own lane and doing their own thing on social media. So you should be allowed. Do you have a TikTok?
I do have a TikTok. I turned it down after the situation. It's the same name, Chris Brown's wife, but it's not 777. Because I had Chris Brown's wife name for like 10 years. Even it's on my Twitter. It's on my what you just said, TikTok. I can cut it back on. And it's on my Instagram. Like it's wild. It's just
you should absolutely put your acting on TikTok. The algorithm works
I think it would pick
over there more than Instagram algorithm.
Well, you're so cute. Stop. I'm sure you would do that. Sorry. I gotta do like CGI so you guys can see the hand of the Lord. It's his hand. His hand is on me. It's like his hand over here push me up. Move. You don't see this is what I see. This is like a bright light. It's a big hand. Like the hand, this is the width of the wrist. Stop pushing me down. What? God, what? I love you. I love you too. I'm gonna grab his wrist. This is his wrist. Watch this. Watch. Watch. Have a seat with me. What's that? I'm good. You good? I'm good. I'm good. God, cool. Whew. I'm excited. I'm excited. He's like right here now. He's like right here. He's more like in a human form. Whew.
He was following you?
No. He was following.
Oh, I thought Chris Brown was following her.
Oh, he did when I was on OnlyFans. He followed me in 2021. I got the screenshots, but it's so much stuff that I don't tell people, and a lot of people that kind of sniff around. I got a homegirl named Candace that I met through the situation. She's like, something where there's smoke, there's fire. There's something going on that it just, when you really look close to it, it's as if he's trying to discredit me, or like just in case you want to come out and say this or say that. Like anybody who have eyes to see to really think, it's like, if you really look at it, it's like, this don't make sense. And one thing I want to make it clear, because I do know a lot of stuff, because I was part of the fandom. So there is something. So this must be what he's worried about. There is a crew. It's like the Discord crew, like, Discord. So
yes.
He is very within the social media. I guess it's his part of his. I don't know what he's doing, but there's the Discord, the Oracle's Discord, the Breezyverse Discord, but the Oracle Discord is more of the people on the street, the most of the people who were like recording me and trying to smear my name and stuff like that. So I'm going to say allegedly because, just to be safe. Right. But, well, this is fact. I have proof of this. I was in the Discord back then. I've been a super fan for years. And he would come in there and he would talk to the people. It'd be like a good 5 or 10,000 people. And he would talk to his fans and let us know when he about to do the AMA event. He would talk about stuff like that. So I'm going to let y'all read between the lines. So when certain stuff would happen, like there was an issue with that girl from 3LW. When we in the Discord, one of the mods or people who's close to him who call him, you got like Dean and everybody who's close to him, they will go to the Discord and be like, oh, this person is an issue. 3LW chick is talking shit. And then we all will go and drag her. You know what I'm saying? And we'll come like, so it's like a thing. Like, it's a thing. And I'm very loyal. I'm not a person to snitch or talk. So I was never going to say nothing or put him on blast for what he do behind the scenes. But the longer you are a fan and the more he notices you and the more he sees you out and pays attention to you, it's like, okay, it's a little community. It's a little clique. And, I wasn't too much in it. I just ended up brushing a lot of shoulders because I stand out. I'm tall. I'm 5'10", and I wear heels. I'd be like 6'9". So I stand out. And if you see me, the tall chick, brown skin chick in Paris, okay, everybody white, we notice you. If you see me, tall brown skin in Jamaica, okay, I ain't got no accent. You notice me. So they noticing me from Las Vegas. They noticing me. So even though I'm just an innocent fan, there's also a street team. There's people with his aunts, him, the people he worked with, and it's a thing. So that's what happened, man. I'm telling you, it's so deep. But I
know
to know that he would kind of orchestrate these.
She's not allegedly. She's not saying that.
Right? Allegedly, allegedly orchestrate these.
From
I don't
our
say
understanding,
attacks. But you understand what I'm saying? Like when he's in it with someone, and then he tells the group.
It's like this. It's like this. Let's make it nice and clear because he's a smart man. So, for example, let's say the top mod is her name. Let's just say her name is April. Okay, This is what happened. Hey, you guys know April is going to shoot us out in this Discord. Hey, CB is coming in Friday at 12. Y'all come through. We come through. April and the other mods are talking to CB and we're listening. We're the fans. And people are raising their hand, asking April, hey, April, let me ask Chris a question. Hey, April, or whoever at the top, let me ask.
Right.
And they be like, okay, blah, blah, blah. We have a good 10 minutes. Chris is just talking and then he'll leave. And then, 5 or 10 minutes will go by. Or let's just say something. April shoot out. Hey, everybody come back to the Discord. We'll come back to the Discord. And quote unquote, April is like the mouthpiece. You know what I'm saying? So let's say
right.
Because Chris gonna keep his hand clean, allegedly, right? He's gonna keep his hand clean. And
Nicki
so
Minaj.
now here go April, man.
She
So
does the same thing.
this. Oh, can you believe that Karuchi's hosting the AMA, but they didn't let Chris perform? Man, like it goes down. And so when I kind of peep game, because me, like, you know, I'm not with it. You know, I'm just an innocent
Right.
person. I just but I'm just a fan. I'm just, you know, looking around the corner, peeking past the curtains, and this is what's going on. So I know a lot of stuff that I was never gonna say. But if you really look at it, it's like, okay, this kind of makes sense why they attacked you like this. Because it's like they want to discredit me if I ever choose to be that disloyal.
Right.
Well, my mama used to always say, whatever somebody do around you, they'll do it to you.
That's
So, I mean, I could definitely
I'm not
see.
surprised because
Not surprised at all.
allegedly a lot of artists, big artists, have that, and I think from our understanding, like I've heard Nicki do stuff like this. Like I've heard,
Allegedly.
you know, because I'm a huge Nicki fan. I was the first one with the name Roman Zelensky. So I was like that, like you with Chris Brown when I was young gay boy. So I know what you mean. Same thing with Kenya Moore. She has that same Discord. We were in one, right, Jay?
Right.
And we had to get the hell out of there because that shit was like a cult. Yes, they get radical. Kenya Moore's Discord is
like down
crazy.
to you know, wishing harm on
yes,
on other people who are
yes,
who are adverse to the other person. So they don't like this housewife and they want to start wishing harm on. I'm like, oh God.
And they help in contacting the media, telling the media things and stuff like that. So we get it. We absolutely 100% get it.
Exactly. And he kind of showed his hands with this because just to put y'all on game. I mean, I was never going to do this because Angel's loyal, but they really put me through a lot. So y'all need to open your eyes. So it's a little click crew. If you see people's names that have Breezy in it, they're part of it. So if someone's called like Breezy girl or Breezy's wife or Breezy whatever, Breezy's best friend, that's the crew. So and it's a hierarchy. So you have to earn the name Breezy. It's wild. It's wild. And mind you, I'm just minding my business. I'm minding my business, dancing, having fun. They're hating on me.
I'm sorry. What you when you say earn the name Breezy, are they gonna like go report your page or something if they don't?
Girl, they report your play. That's what happened to me. Like they after on. Okay, so July 5th, I went to the event. I came home 5 o'clock in the morning, July 6th, talked my mess, whatever. Didn't come back the 6th or the 7th. On the 8th, they all reported my page. I had to fight. My page went down for 24 hours. I had to fight with Instagram, and I got my page back. So this was a calculated attack. And he's trying to play it cool because it's so easy to play me. That's why they're discrediting me. Anybody who has a psychology degree can see what's going on here. It's, you know, let's discredit her so just in case she want to tell what's going on, you know, they're going to think she's crazy. They're going to think she's a stalker. She's obsessed with me. She want me. It's like, nah, I know what's up.
And for most people, truth comes in numbers. So if multiple people are saying the same thing, then it's the truth versus what reality is.
Exactly. But his hands, because at the end of the day, people are like, so why is it still on your page though? It's a thing, bro.
Wait, it's still on his page?
I don't know. I don't know if they took it down, but last I heard about like a month ago, it was still on his page after the lawsuit and everything.
Okay, so
on his reels.
Okay.
The one that Beyonce fired, she finally have a chance because she was been mad since February. And Chinese New Year was wearing red, and Knuck of You Buck came on. I guess I got the club crunk, but I'm just being myself. God damn, I'm not competing with you. I'm not trying to be a better dancer than you, Miss Professional Dancer who dances for Chris Brown and Beyonce. I'm not I haven't been in professional school. I'm not a backup dancer for a celebrity. I'm just fucking, oh, this song is good. Let me get up and dance. And she want to get up and dance and she put a microphone to her ass. You can hear it clap. I'm like, bitch, you've been waiting for this moment? Like, she's a loser. They're fucking get on my nerve. I'm just like, I'm tired of this shit. I just snap. Like, I'm so happy, boy. I see why people get guns and run up in a motherfucking dog. I kept looking at everybody. I was remembering everybody's face. Man, wait till I get my money right. I don't care what I gotta do. If I gotta join a gang, if I gotta do some mob shit, I don't care.
Going to his reel to see if it's still there. Hopefully it's still there. Maybe we can find it.
I hope for her sake it's not.
You about to go check it? You hope? Jay said, I hope for his sake it's not. Okay, he's stupid if it's not. But that just goes to show if it's not deleted or, you know, if it is still there, then it just goes to show how much he cares, like how much he cares about being in trouble.
It's a
But I just go ahead.
like it was like a punishment for me, even though I never, because once they, like you said, how y'all had to get out that Kenya Moore group, it was like that. Once I saw all that, I'm like, nah, this is not what I signed up for. I still come and show up and just have fun because I'm killing two birds at one stone. I'm traveling the world. I'm being free. Angela getting her groove back. So it's hitting two stones at once, but two birds at once. But it's like once it got like that, I dipped, and it was like a retaliation. Like I said, it's retaliation. It's like we're gonna show you, but I was never in it with y'all ever. You know, I never wanted to do that. That's when it got crazy. I'm like, I'm out. And they still just wanted to be like, let us show you what we can do. Okay, let me show you what I can do. I can sue you. So it is what it is.
Oh, that part.
Period. And I think it makes sense because that's a lot of followers to be
It's craziness
to be dealing with. And then you know he has a cult following. So now it's like you wouldn't even, like I said earlier, you wouldn't be doing this interview if he didn't do that. Okay. Like if he didn't do that and make it so big, then you wouldn't be doing this interview. Hell, you got headlines now with your name in it.
Okay. They dragged me back in it. I was like,
because these niggas, I can say it, because you go with the wrong crew, you don't go to jail. Shit, man, I gotta work for the government. Where can I legally kill? Because I'm coming for you motherfuckers as soon as I can. Might be 20 years from now. Laugh, hee hee, ha ha. When I can finally fucking legally kill, or I can kill and my word is over your word and they gonna believe me over you. I'm tired of this shit. What's up? Even like Bucko, Chris, I guess Chris security, whatever, and I saw Hoodie looking at me, whatever. I'm like, whatever, like, what's up? I don't give a fuck. Somebody bust a fucking move! You know what I mean? Bust a move. Y'all with all this fucking psychological warfare, nigga. Bust a move. Show me how you really feel. I don't know why the fuck I was there. I was just there to show support. I don't know what the fuck that was. So when I was like, what the fuck is this? Buy shoes. Fuck shoes. I won't go to no more pop-ups. That's fine.
dang, I left. All this started because I left all my videos. I wouldn't come to a lemonade stand and, I want to get my money right. All that's because I was like, I'm out. Mm-hmm. Less than 48 hours later, I'm a stalker because I said I'm out. Make that make sense.
Right.
And you know what?
I get it.
So my last question, I have one more question, but before I say that, I want to say people with the last name Brown always abusive, seem like Bobby Brown, James Brown, Chris Brown. I'm serious.
It resulted, as a matter of fact, in Brown assaulting his wife with a lead pipe and firing a gun at a car that she was in. These are charges that Brown denies. He was released yesterday on $15,000 bond. He joins us from Atlanta to discuss the charges, and we welcome you, James Brown. How did all of this trouble begin?
Living in America.
Jacko plus Whitney stands by her man again.
Whitney and Bobby, together and out in public for the first time since Bobby Brown allegedly beat his superstar wife. A glimpse at her bruised cheek and what Whitney said about Bobby just after he surrendered. Plus the bizarre scene just moments after the couple left court. Paris.
Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown reunited? Yep, it looks like Whitney's standing by her man, even after alleged domestic abuse. Doug Bruckner has the latest on Bobby's new brush with the law.
As she accompanied her husband Bobby Brown to court, Whitney Houston's painful injury is visible for all to see. A bruise on her left cheek measuring, police say, 1 inch in diameter. Now, after years of very public court battles, Bobby Brown is facing a new charge, battery.
A verbal confrontation. He took his right hand, open right hand, and struck her on the left side of the face. Then on the inside of her lip, upper left portion of her lip, the lip was cut inside.
Los Angeles police say they're looking into an alleged domestic violence case involving Chris Brown. A police department release says the R&B singer and a woman got into an argument in a vehicle early Sunday. The release says the argument escalated when they got out of the car. Police responded to a 911 call. Officials say they found the alleged victim, but that Brown had already left. Police say she identified Brown as her attacker. There was no immediate response from Brown's representatives. Lori Neff, The Associated Press.
Ruby Jean Brown, that's my grandma. She beat the hell out of my granddaddy. Like, just abuse with the Browns. Is it? I'm just talking shit.
Your last name ain't Brown.
You say you gay and y'all been together. Like, what am I missing?
Okay. This is not a secret here on this channel. Everybody knows.
I'm transgender. I'm trans.
Trans. I said trans. 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 Mm-hmm. Trans. Trance. Trans. They don't see. I know it's not a C, Miss Bear, but the way you pronouncing it is
Damn faggot.
So so cute. Thank you. But we've been together since before any of this.
Right. So it's like now it's like we're best friends raising. I know, right?
Cheers. Let me tell you, I wish I had one.
You can go make it.
Go ahead.
Okay, wait. But we've been together for 14 years, friends before that. And it was something that just happened that made me feel like, dang, at the time, this boy is so cute, But people was like, how y'all gonna both be so cute and be with each other? That's what one gay boy said.
Say that we were self-centered and
because
selfish.
Y'all look alike and y'all trying to be with each other and shit like that. But yeah, but we raised an 8-year-old. I just want to put this out here. If anybody is watching and don't know, Rico Bellucci, Jay Bellucci, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and hit that thumbs up. Please, guys, make sure you go follow Angela. Angela's going to bring her TikTok back. Y'all go follow Angela on Instagram, TikTok. All right. Jay finna bring the OnlyFans back. Jay actually has a sex podcast coming out. That's going to be on OnlyFans, but it's going to be like interview style, but also she may be getting fucked out at the end.
Oh, he's so full of it. He's so full of it. Don't believe him. No, it's just the interviews.
No, but seriously, that's how this relationship lasts. Anybody out there, you have to know. You have to invite people in the bed. Did you just see Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton?
Blake Shelton.
That's the reason why they've been together 13, 14 years. You really
we
do.
You
have to be able to please.
Of an open relationship. That's part of why I'm starting the podcast. He's my first guest because
and Angela should come on.
We're talking about all things relationship. We've been together for 13 years. So
I say, look, the man go up a year, 13 years. It's about to be 14 in June.
Right. So I mean, he's not
years.
wrong. This would be the 14th year. We're just not at the 14th anniversary yet. So we've been together for 13 years. But
we raised an 8-year-old that was abandoned at our front door, a few years ago. And she's autistic nonverbal. So yeah, we appreciate you. We supposed to have been did this interview and it just keep going on and on. Got shit to do. Then earlier today didn't hit the record button. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and reveal that we in this motherfucker for a second time. And we appreciate Angela for her patience and being so beautiful and kind. Thank you so very much. My last question. Do you still or have you ever wanted that dick? I do.
Breezy?
Yeah.
Yes.
I gotta let you know something. This man, like, first of all, I'm a Christian. I don't play that, but I will go on OnlyFans with you. But I really love God. Like, I'm for real. I'm devoted to him. But he be coming to me in my dreams. I ain't gonna lie. I have woke up many a times, huffing, puffing, sweating, pussy wet. Like, what the fuck? So I don't know. Coming in my dreams, man. But I be very professional in person when I see him. I act accordingly because he got that big dick energy. Like, bitch, I'll turn you out, and that's it. And I ain't with it. Like, you ain't gonna put a ring on it, bro. You ain't gonna have me chasing after you like a dog, like all these loosey goosey.
Right.
Exactly.
Part two, I seen the dick print, and my baby girl, she's very quiet. Her lips are together. She don't talk.
Yeah.
The last thing I need him to do is
bust
his pussy open. My pussy gonna have a draft. My pussy gonna catch a cold. My daughter calls him like, "Is that graffiti?" I'm like, "Oh God,
oh
thank you,
done."
You growl like a kitty cat.
Period. Period. Where do you reside right now? Is it LA? Is it New York? Is it Atlanta?
Atlanta.
Okay. So we're from Atlanta, born and raised. We just left Atlanta, actually, like what, March, April, sometime earlier this month.
The end of March, beginning of April.
Yeah. So we'll be back. Actually, we're coming right back. Like we come all year, fly back and forth. So when we come back, we gotta go have a drink, maybe rent out a studio so we can do a 30-minute episode, sex podcast episode, and talk.
And the way that
strictly
things
sex.
go is it's just we do topics like our topic is going to be open relationships. We'll talk about that, and then whatever topic we decide to talk about, then we'll discuss it and we'll move forward with anything else.
Yeah, I'm
But
open.
thank you so much.
I can talk real freaky. Don't worry about it. I'm not a prude.
Yes, and that's the thing. I love the Lord. If you see the Urban Binge, you see Juanita Bynum, you see that I post church stuff. I have my show here, Sunday Flow Show, where every Sunday I play gospel music and talk about, hot topics and stuff like that. But I love the Lord. Like my relationship with God, I don't play. Yes, like seriously, I may talk about sex, I may curse, but I can't talk about him without my heart feeling heavy, because I I know where my help come from. So I know how serious it is. Like when you have a serious relationship with God and it's unexplainable. It's literally unexplainable. So appreciate you, Angela. Thank you so much for coming on twice. Thank you.
And we know you're not a prude, girl. You over here with transgenders and gay boys and talking about Chris, but you're down to earth. You don't worry about it. We here.
We here because God said, "Be like Him, be perfect like Him," and God God is not partiality. It's funny when all these people condemning, trying to throw the Bible at you. But the first thing God says is, it's the devil that condemns. He said Jesus comes to the quote unquote sinners. He comes to the lost ones. So if you sitting there talking about, oh, you gay, you this, and you over there sitting in the seat like you God, you are blasphemy. You worse than I could ever be. At least I bow down and ask God for forgiveness and to love me.
Exactly.
Boom.
Exactly.
Period.
We
appreciate you.
It was great having you. Thank you so much. Have a nice night.
Bye.
And we'll talk later. Bye.
All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Thank you.
I think that was a great interview. She really cleared up a lot of things, especially the trans thing, because that's a big thing. A lot of girls are looking very trans aesthetic-y. And so that people can stop saying it and it's cleared up. There it was right there.
Yes, because I don't like that. I don't like when people just start saying shit.
Right.
Okay, guys. So yes, I think that the interview was successful. I'm not here to say whether or not she was lying or being honest or anything like that. All I can do is go based off of what she said. And what it looks like, what energy I received from her.
But I really appreciate you guys for tuning in.
It was just a blessing in disguise.